G'day team, it's your old mate the Kiwi Badger, and it's time for an update. So we're a week and a half away now from the South Island trip, 6 days, 2,885 kilometers, and there's going to be, what, 5 or 6 of us. It's going to be a really good trip. Currently, as I make this video, Cyclone Gita is passing over the South Island and probably giving it a right old smashing, and I think it's the third cyclone or storm system that the South Island has seen in as many weeks. Yeah, they've been getting a bit of a hiding, which is not good for the West Coast, given the fact that we're going to be going down there, and I know part of the roads have been severely affected. Let's hope that all of these storm systems bugger off before we leave in a week and a half. But yeah, it's approaching quickly now. What I've got up here is I've got my Ventura bag there. That's going to be housing my laptop, my clothes and my toiletries, and probably a bit of camera gear, and that's probably about it. The other baggage I'm taking my saddlebags there, my Oxford saddlebags. If you're looking to purchase some saddlebags, I fully recommend these. They're really, really good. They've done me well. That's the entirety of the luggage for the 6 days. Some of you may think it's a lot of luggage, some of you may think that it's not a lot of luggage, but basically this stuff here is going to be holding that stuff there. What I've got is some wet weather pants, the OEM toolkit, which is a few Allen keys. We've got the suspension wrench there, the wrenches for undoing the rear axle, the OEM pliers, the OEM spanners. I've added to the kit by putting some ring and open enders, because they're just a little more user friendly in tight spaces than just open ended spanners. Then I've got a multi screwdriver set, some replacement fuses, insulation tape, some more zip ties, a pocket knife and some side cutters, and I probably don't need to take these, but they come in handy. Also got some paracord there, probably about 20 meters of paracord. I'm taking some spare fuel because Manfred is a thirsty beast and only does 10 kilometers per litre, which means I only get 160 kilometers out of a tank, and then there's another 30 kilometers on the fuel light before I run out on the side of the road. I've got some ratchet tie downs there because on the ferry it's a requirement whilst crossing the Cook Strait. You have to be able to secure your bike to the deck of the ship. A drink of water for when we just stop. I've got a spare action cam, a still cam, spare batteries and SD cards for the action cams, card readers and chargers, and spare batteries for this. I roll of toilet paper because shit happens. Some chain lube, and some security for the bike whilst we're at the motel. This other padlock, I don't know if anyone's tried this before, but I use this through the holes in the rear brake rotor, and it proves to be quite handy. So that's all the gear I'm taking. All of this stuff here, that will go in the saddlebags, and then, as I say, my clothes will go in there. The things I had to do in preparation for the trip as far as the bike was concerned, on my other videos you may have noticed, I apologise for the light, that coming to a stop at lights under low speed, my brakes sound like bad bicycle brakes, and that's because the OEM brake discs or brake rotors were 0.8 of a millimeter lower than they should have been, so I've replaced those with brand new ones from Storm and Bike Parts. I've got new brake pads on the front as well. Oil change I did about 300 kilometers ago. I've yet to clean and lube my chain. I've got a brand new tyre on the back. This time I'm trying a Conti Motion. The Metzeler Sporttech M5 Interact that I had on last time, it wasn't a bad performing tyre in terms of handling. What it's lacking is its longevity. It just does not wear very well, and I probably could have risked doing the South Island, but I probably would have come back with a ball tyre, and I didn't want a repeat of the East Cape run where I had to panic to find a tyre. So through AFC I got the Conti Motion for $199 fitted, which wasn't too bad, and I also got a right angle valve stem. A right angle valve stem, because that is easier to fill up at a gas station than trying to squeeze my big fat hands and the air compressor in on a straight stem. I also had to replace the rear brake rotor as well, because the old one was 0.6 of a millimeter lower than what it should have been by way of thickness, and brand new rear brake pads too. So about the only thing I haven't really done is flushed out the coolant, but I did that a while ago, and it doesn't really need to be done. So Manford should be in tip-top running condition. All the electrics are working. Yeah, I've just got to pack all of that stuff into there,